Mr. Vice Chairman, sir, this policy is being followed for the past many years of levy price and market price. The state governments are always put to difficulty in implementing this dual pricing policy initiated by the central government. Instead of resorting to this dual pricing policy, which ultimately helps industrialists and black marketeers, they should think of the poor. Para. About prohibition, the government must take a decision to have a uniform policy throughout the country. It has been enshrined in our constitution as a directive principle, and so there must be uniform policy throughout the country. If a state government wants to implement this policy, at present a difficulty is always there from adjacent state, and so the government should come forward to take a policy decision that the government of India will always help those states which are prepared to implement the prohibition policy. The Finance Commission has been emphasizing this aspect that the central government must help the state who are prepared to implement the prohibition policy. Para. About the central state relations, a new approach, a new attitude, a new thinking must be forthcoming from the new government, which has got the support of all political parties, including regional parties. Pandit Nehru used to share the problems of the country with all the chief ministers. A new chapter must be opened now. All state governments must be taken into confidence in all the problems that are facing this country. The state leaders and the state governments must be treated as equal partners in governing this country. There should be a new approach without centralizing everything. We must try to decentralize everything. We have tried our best for the past many years to have a centralized administration uniformly in all policies. Now we must try to decentralize our policies and programs. We must have faith in state leadership. I assure that no state can thrive or survive without the help of the center or the adjacent state or other states. They should not make the states beg the center always for help. The center should not try to thrust the central schemes on state administrations. The central government must encourage the state government to tap all the resources of revenue available within the state and give powers to them. The new government must learn something from the Russian history and should also take a lesson from it.